to approve case SU -2024-002, petition of Leanne Scoos of RCC Real Estate Group LLC for a special use to permit the two setbacks, but not requiring the hard paving, other than in the accessible spots, which I think you guys are planning on doing anyway.
I'll second.
Thank you, Don and Troy. Vote?
Driscoll.
No.
Whitman.
No.
Tippett.
Yes.
Brashears. Yes. Sams.
Yes.
Bruner.
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Yes.
So does this goes to city council the week from tomorrow? Correct.
Because it was a non-conforming situation, we had to go through for a special use, even though a variance was initially requested. The thought would be, is now we've attached, we've got some conditions to it, so it fits well within that structure. So it'll go to ZBA, or to city council next Tuesday. Excuse me?
First reading, or is that?
Yeah, first reading.
Okay, and that's the one we want to go to.
Yeah.
Just to
Thank
clarify,
you.
our condition is just that accessible parking be paid.
As presented.
Yeah.
As presented,
Paving
yeah.
plan is presented.
It was in the
Accessible
plan,
parking
so it was
be
as
paved as
presented.
presented.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
That's not really, and that's fine. It's not something that has to be in this. It's required anyway.
yeah, I just want to make sure that
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
You're fine.
I capture everything that's correct.
I appreciate it.
Okay, the last case of the evening then is case A-2024-001. And that is the petition of the City of East Peoria for a text amendment to revise the city code, sections 5 through 7.1 through 5, and 5 through 10 through 2, or 5-10-2, as it pertains to the hours of operation of cannabis dispensing organizations. Ty, as our witness, will you raise your right hand? And do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, go ahead and proceed.
So this is a little bit of housekeeping. We have a couple of, we have up to 3 dispensing organizations permitted in the city. There's only one that's been in operation for some period of time, and that's New Era. There are 2 others that are set to come online, open up here in the first quarter of this year. And as a part of that, we've had some inquiry from one of the dispensaries about operating the same hours as New Era does. And what we've come to discover is that our initial SWAT at hours was based upon the medical side of things. And so when we approved the code for the adult use, there was really no change made to that. And so the hours had it closing at 7 p.m., which is a little more consistent with what we see with pharmacies. We didn't make any change. There's really there isn't anything in state law that we found or anything, any magic number. But what we have since found out in talking with the police department, our current operation is a good one. We haven't had any issues with them. But their hours of operating have been till 8 o'clock, many evenings, and then Thursday through Saturday, they've been open until 9 o'clock. Those additional hours have not presented any issues. And so the proposal here would be to make those hours more consistent for all of these dispensing organizations to operate under.
Good questions for Ty. Tim?
No questions.
Michael?
No questions.
Troy?
That's really the only change to the whole thing, right? It's just the hours of
Just
operation.
changes up to 9 o'clock. Which is more consistent. That's probably Brand's.
What?
Left bag. Oh, oh, that's,
My bag's back here.
Oh, that's a guy on Newman.
yeah,
Oh,
Mr. Baugh. We'll get it to him.
We left a while ago.
call somebody, check that out.
But yeah, so the hours are more consistent with traditional retail hours of operation.
And this is public information. Is this going to the city council?
So it'd have to
as
go
well?
before city council, yes.
Okay, so it will be public, so if somebody has an issue with it, they will have the
Correct.
opportunity. Okay.
I think for me, the fact that the police department had no concerns about it was, they're the one that's going to be busy if this becomes a problem, so.
So what happens so they don't follow the hours now?
That's a good question, yes.
So
why are we
if we go to
rewriting
9, are
that
they going to
then,
go to 10?
So I don't know if that
what
was
can we
a,
do?
yeah, lack of communication or how they arrived at the hours that they're operating, but That's a good question, and it'll be something that if we're going to go and make an update to these, we'll make sure that all three of the operators are aware of, here's the hours, don't go beyond this. We'll also make sure we work with the police department on that, because in the evening hours, if we had complaints and that sort of thing, that's where something like this would likely come up. You know, hey, they're open till midnight sort of thing, but
Did New Era have to receive a special use permit to operate in that location?
they did,
No, that was probably years ago, I'm guessing, but
yeah. So whether it's been a change of ownership or, you know, folks that are at the helm, what happened there, but.
well, it's always reminds me of Mike Kelly. He used to always ask hours of operation, you know, kind of taking us back a little bit. And it's honestly, this is a prime example of maybe why that's actually a fairly important question
Yeah.
to ensure that their hours of operation will be consistent with city code if
Correct.
if that is a compliance issue.
Great point.
Good.
Oh, those comments are totally unnecessary to the record, so you don't need to include them.
Yeah, because right now Brad's going, who's Mike Kelly? Yeah, I mean, we're, you know, digress. Does anybody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve as presented by the city.
Thank you, Tim. Do I have a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you, Michael. And we'll roll call vote.
Driscoll,
Yes.
Whitman,
Yes.
Tippett,
Yes.
Brashears,
Yes.
Sams,
Yes.
Bruner,
Yes.
Kelly.
Yes.
Okay, regular business is finished. We've got, any old business? Okay, any new business? Anything anybody wants to bring up? And at this time, this is the citizens' opportunity to address the ZBA on a non-agenda item. Is there anyone who wishes to do so? Seeing no one, do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, East Peoria Zoning Board of Appeals will meet in, oops, I don't have a future date. Sorry, February. Yeah, February. Yeah,
We do have some branding and comprehensive plan efforts kicking off here, and so we'll be in touch with this group as we go through that, and there's opportunities to.
For what?
So this is